darkness, there's an angel behind them. And then there's in front of them a Red Sea. Have you ever heard God say to you, I want to take you someplace, but you have no way to see how to get there? Have you ever heard God say, I want you to own your own business, but you can't get a checking account because your own check system? You hear God say, I want you to be in education, however you can't seem to get through calculus. I'm telling you, I've been in school again, and I done had to take psychology about twice. Rough. I couldn't figure it out. But I said, God, you told me I was getting a psychology degree. So why in the world can't I understand this psychology? Now, the teacher was bad, but we're not going to talk about the teacher. I probably could have studied a little bit more. But what I was doing, so God will say something to you. And so it becomes hard for you because you see the Red Sea is in front of you. And yet you've got your enemies behind you. But God said to them, now watch this, God spoke to Moses, and he began to use that rod that the preacher was talking about, and the waters begin to divide. However, as God opened up the sea, the darkness evaporated, and so now they could see their enemies, and their enemies could see them. So as they begin to understand and see what was happening, they start to get nervous. Have you ever gotten nervous when you see that your enemies are gaining ground on you? And you know sometimes your enemies are not always lying. Sometimes you've done some of the things that everybody ain't always wrong. I told somebody about themselves a little earlier. I told them, this is what's wrong with you. And they said, somebody told me the same thing. Everybody's not crazy. So maybe you might be the crazy one. I'm not going to talk about it because, they sit here so embarrassing, but if you look at their face hard enough, they'll know who it is because it should be red when it is black. So, but God said that. He said that was these when I'm trying to find my point there. I got off track there. The enemies go behind. And so, they're trying to figure out, that's right, good there. Trying to figure out where they're going to go. I found my place there again. And so, they're trying to figure out what they're going to do. And so God said he put the rod in Moses' hand. And the waters divided. They became like walls. And so they wanted to walk through dry ground. However, the light or the angel of the Lord began to move. And so the Egyptians start coming for the children of Israel. And Israel begins to complain. God, why have you brought us all the way out here just to let me die here? Have you ever said to God, why have you brought me all the way out here just to let me die right here? But honey, I've come to let you know God hasn't brought you thus far just to leave you right there. I know it seems like that there's no end in sight, and God has brought you here just to leave you. But I'm just wondering, is there anybody that can believe he couldn't have brought me thus far? He couldn't have brought me thus far. 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 And so listen here, they begin to walk through the Red Sea. But now you must remember, I know y'all saw the movie, what was the movie, when they came on out, what was that movie back in the day? Not Ben-Hur, the Ten Commandments, that's what it was. Great movie, we used to watch it all the time, And the walls are up and they're walking through.